Hello, it's me again. I'm Renee. I am a scratch cook, as I told you when I was making the biscuits. And to just give you a little bit more information about me, because I know I didn't really talk too much about myself and what I'm doing. My husband and I had a small hobby farm, and we just got too old, and it was just time to sell, and we wanted to make memories on the road in an RV. Now, he was a city boy, and I was raised on a farm my whole life. So if you don't think I didn't have fun at his expense during the years we had that farm, oh my gosh, can I tell some funny stories. But I thought I would tell you this time what we're cooking, because I didn't tell you last time. We're going to actually do the same recipe with the biscuits, but I'm going to change it up a little bit, and we're making a fruit biscuit, because sometimes you don't really want something really sweet, but you'd like a little sweetness in it. I'm not a big jelly and jam and all that type person. I'm more of a savory, but every now and then I like a little sweet. So we can make biscuits and then put fruit in it. Now, in saying that, we're going to do blueberries today because that's my favorite. But you can actually put blackberries. I wouldn't suggest doing raspberries because they just get mushy. I wish I had another word for it, but I don't. They just get mushy. You can use, I haven't used cherries. I wanted to try it, but I just haven't yet. But you don't want to use any kind of really heavy liquid-based fruit. So, peaches, apples. You can use apples, but I would grade those up a little bit first and then mix, like, if you're doing one apple, I would put in a bag, like a tablespoon of sugar and a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Put those apples in there and kind of shake it up, and then you can apply it like I'm going to show you here in just a minute. So enough of me talking. Let's get started. So what we're going to start with is our pan again, the same one. It's a cake pan, and I've got it buttered really good. And then I've got the frozen butter, 2 cups of flour. Oh yeah, don't forget, make dishwater before you get started. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of the salt, and then 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. And mix that up. And again, washed my hands very good. I'll mix it up with my hands. Hurry up and get through this so we don't have to watch this craziness. And then I'll apply all the butter. And when you're grating the butter up, if you're doing it fresh, I like to just grate it in this pan. When I get done, I'll put it all in the bowl, and then I'll kind of grease that pan up a little bit. But just, I don't know, I just do goofy stuff like that all the time. Anyway, let's get this all mixed up. And something else I was going to tell you, I've washed the blueberries, and then I laid them out to let them dry, because they need to be good and dry and clean. And then I have 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of sugar, because when these are done, we are going to, I'm going to melt this first, and then I'm going to brush it all over the top of the biscuits. So, okay, we've got that ready. I'll make another hole again. I'm going to mix this up, and I hope this time my camera doesn't fall, and that way you can see it doesn't take but just a minute, because remember, they're biscuits. Don't overdo it. Okay, it's all mixed up and we're ready to go. So I'm going to turn this off so I can get this all cleaned up. And Oh, I was going to show you this too. I milk this off of my fingers so it can go in there. And then I get flour. And I hold it over the trash. This time I'm holding it over the sink, but anyway. Hold it over the trash and get it all off your hands. Voila! Now I'm ready to wash them. So I'll be back in just a little bit after I get this cleaned up and we'll roll out the biscuits. Okay, I'm back. Everything's clean. All the dishes are clean, put away. So now I have a clean surface. And you know, there's nothing like working in a clean environment. You just feel better. And besides that, my mom was so strict. Whew! When you dusted, you'd better dust right, move everything, dust this surface, and then put everything back and dust as you put it back. So we're going to put a little flour on here. Put the biscuits in. Flour that hand. Let that soak in the dishwater. Okay, and remember, we're not going to overwork these. We're just going to fold a few times. I'm done. Okay, now I'm going to place some blueberries in here. I don't want to stick my hands in it because I'll be eating these blueberries later. But you just kind of place some on the surface. Ah! Well, have a blueberry, Renee. Okay. Now that I've got them there, I'm going to fold it over. And we'll start patting it down so we can cut out. Oh, I didn't even get my biscuit cutter out. Here it is. Now once it starts getting a little sticky, you need to apply some more flour, even to the bottom. And then you start seeing that fruit surface up. Okay, now let's get started cutting these biscuits out. Put them in the pan. I hope y'all cooked some of the biscuits that I showed you how to do in the other video. I know it sounds scary and sounds like it's a lot of trouble, but I promise you, once you get started doing it, it's just gonna feel good. I'm used to raising a bunch of boys. Only one girl, but the rest were boys. And they all had friends over at the house. And there's nothing like feeding a bunch of boys. You can't fill them up. They ate all the time. And it just made me feel good to just watch those hungry boys eat. All right. This time, I'm putting 2 in the middle instead of 1 because I made them a little thin. And then, of course, with the fruit in it, you can get more biscuits out of it. So what I'm going to do is pat these down, make some more biscuits, and cook those a little later. But let's get this show rolling. Flour in my hands. Again. Rub it around. Now we can put the biscuits in. Again, I've got this little gadget here. I will place them on convection bake as high as it'll go and push it twice. This is going to heat up. I've already told y'all before. When it gets as hot as it's going to get, I'll open it, shut it, and then I'm going to set it for 10 minutes. So I'll be back in a minute when they're done. Okay, they're ready. I'm going to turn it off. And let's pray, because I have the overhead vent thing on. Oh, let's just pray the alarm doesn't go off and I have to turn this off because of all this butter. Anyway, here they are. And I'm going to scoot it over some. I've got this sugar butter. And I'm just going to drizzle that all around them. And believe me, any of you out there that are saying, oh, I can't do that, it's too much trouble, I'll tell you what I've been told my whole life. Can't never did do anything. Get up off your butt and give it a try. You'll be glad you did. Remember that. Okay, I'll just take one of the middle ones out. Woo! It's hot. I'll show you up close. There's blueberries all in it. There is no need for jam, jelly, or anything. This is sweet enough. It's good. It's good for a snack. It's good with breakfast. I'm going to try to take a bite without burning my mouth. All right. You're lost if you don't try it. If I can do it in this little RV, you can do it in your house. Give it a try.